welcome back to Old School. So, today we're going to go over the third part of the series on boxes, and we're going to talk about a couple of my favorites. They're more unique, but I love them. And one of them was one of the original. Stitch Fix was my actual original box, and then a box called Adore Me. It is lingerie, but it's other things as well. And the things that the thing I appreciate about it is that it goes a little more in depth in regard to your measurements and like a myriad, I would say probably at least 10 options as to structure and fit. I tend to not be somebody who likes to have a bunch of padding on my bras. I do like them unlined. I don't like underwire, although there are a few of those that it's structured that way, but it's not an actual underwire. But you get to choose, and you get a lot of opportunities. There's not just a couple things. They call their monthly shopping, the box, if you will, your showroom, and you sign on and you have the opportunity within the first 5 days of the month to either shop or skip, and you can skip as much as you want. If you shop, they also have a program where if you buy 5 sets of a bra and panty combination, that you can get a free one. And after you've been with them for a while, I don't think it's at 5. I think I'm actually might be at 3 now. And there's also a bunch of free fun stuff that can come with your box that you shop that particular month, depending on how much you spend. I've gotten free blankets. I've gotten at Halloween they sent this funny mask that was like naughty. I think it was a nurse thing or something. But anyway, I absolutely love how the material is, how well they hold up. I'm the kind of person who doesn't like to machine dry all my clothes, for that matter. I mean, there's a few things, my workout clothes, whatever. But my lingerie for sure, dresses, blouses, my jeans, and that's a throwback from my teenage years. We didn't dry our 501s. I mean, we might have wanted them to fit well, but they come out of the dryer just snug. You have to get on the floor and wriggle into them. You skinny girls don't have to worry about that. But anyway, so with the Adore Me, we have, like I said, there are swimsuits. I love their swimsuits. I like the material. I like that you can choose specific cuts to the bottoms, even if it's a one piece, where you want it to ride on your hip, thigh area, so that, if you tend to be somebody who doesn't have extra in one area, but you might in another, you can customize a little bit. And so I do like that for the swimsuits. They have sleepwear. I love like a nice baby doll, little shorts and cami kind of outfit, because I don't like being overly hot when I'm sleeping, and I don't want to have to necessarily always throw the leg out. And I do want a cover of some kind. I joke all the time. When you're a kid, you're taught, like, if you have that one sheet on and somebody breaks into the house, you're safe because you have that sheet on. But in any case, I do like a cover of some type, but I just don't want to be sweltering hot and definitely sweating. So I like more of a baby doll, even in the winter. In the winter, then the sheet and a blanket is on, but I'm not sweltering because I have on like flannel jammies, although they do have those. And I love the types they have. They have some that are very nice, that are a little sexier for couples who might like to enjoy that. But just for general, sleepwear, again, the swimwear and the lingerie, they have just very tasteful choices and cuts. I have probably hundreds of sets, And I like everything from the hipsters, I think they call them more like boyfriend cut or something like that, but hipsters. I'm not one for a full panty. I like a thong because of like for jeans and things that are a little more, just close fitting. And then I like the hipsters. They ride in a great spot for when I'm wearing a dress or something that's laying on my curves to not show like the panty line indentations and all that good stuff. So I like that. The same with the cut on the bras. You can get the cut so that you're not dealing with, even if you're somebody who doesn't have back fat, sometimes if you get a certain fit of bra, it just makes it look like you do. And so these, for the most part, don't. There are some that have a little bit thinner band, and they're gonna wear differently, but then you wear them with different things. Maybe a blouse that's a little looser, but then you like the fit of the bra with that particular blouse. So they have every type of cut, and you don't have to get a certain type with a particular bra. So that's what's awesome too. You go in and you put in your measurements and your size, and when they send you your showroom, they only send you the items that they make that are in your size. And also, if they've been getting blazed through, they don't show you ones that are out of stock now. So you really need to be quick that first 5 days of the month that you need to shop or skip. You need to get in there and take a look at stuff if you want to, get the prime items. I mean, I've never really had something I wanted a lot not be in there, and there's nothing that I suppose I have to say I need. But if I am going to replenish lingerie, and as most women know, your bras, you have a rotation. That I do like their sets, and I like that I can go in and customize what type of panty I want with that. So I do like Adore Me. Adore Me, it makes me adore me. The way it fits, the way they feel, they make you feel good. I mean, sexy, yes, but I mean, just, they're matching. So like your mom used to say, if you got in a car wreck, you're not in your, your grandma panties. And they just feel good. It's for me. Nobody else is getting a look at them. They're for me, and I like how they fit. And then if you're wearing certain, the colors for certain outfits, when you have that see-through or whatever it might be, that they just make a really lovely range of colors and styles, and I just love it. I've also gotten, as I said, some of the free items, and one of those, or twice actually now, I've gotten a fun blanket. I'm not really sure what you call that material. It's not overly heavy, and I'm, again, don't like to be massively hot, but they're comfy little soft blankets that I can have out here on the couch when it becomes fireplace season, and just love them. So they feel great. They're a wonderful material. They're not gigantic and overly heavy. They're just perfect for kind of wrapping around your shoulders and sitting in front of the fireplace. So that's Adore Me. I know there are a bunch of other lingerie ones. They do have athletic wear too. I don't necessarily get my stuff from them for that, because I do like to try on like leggings or what have you, and so I go some places locally for that. And so then that is about sums up what I get from Adore Me. And then the other box this time is the causebox, CAUSE. And what I love about it is that the items that come in it have such a wide range of where they're coming from. They could be coming from a company that's trying to be kind to the environment, and they're recycling, or they leave a low footprint in their manufacturing plant, the way that the water is treated that might be used in the process of manufacturing those items. So ones that are recyclable, the container they come in, and bamboo tends to be a huge thing that a lot of stuff is made out of. Have to say, I am not a fan of bamboo towels whatsoever. If somebody has received some that are absorbent, I feel like they feel like a placemat to me. And they don't absorb moisture. So maybe I've just gotten a bad couple of batches. I want to be kind and I want to buy from people. And the cool part is there have been a couple of bowl sets and measuring spoons and maybe like more like a hot pad for pulling stuff out of the oven that have been made out of the bamboo. So, I'm contributing in that regard to receiving things that are good for the environment. They also have things from, you know, displaced or, third world countries where they're trying to help somebody local, somebody with local resources that make things, get their products out to the world in a way that they just wouldn't be able to any other way. If they weren't coming in the causebox, you are not going to be able to see these people or their items on Instagram, really. The budget just is for them to just be producing what they're making to begin with. So that's another, selections that come in the box. There are some that are minority owned companies. There are ones that are products that are made by women who have been brought in on manufacturing to help support an abuse shelter, or the items themselves and that sale help support something like an orphanage or someplace where people can go who have been the victims of abuse or sex trafficking. So the money from the cause box for those, and then if you make additional purchases, because you get a little catalog each time, so that's nice too. There was one other, like cruelty free if it happens to be something that's makeup or vegan. So that I don't get a lot of that because I have Birchbox and FabFitFun tend to kind of cover that. I like more household stuff. And causebox, you can go in and choose. I can't remember if it's everything because I have now put that one on pause too. But I've gotten some really great things made from. I have a metal teapot that was made from a village where that's their local resource, and it's not being mined or taken advantage of by the country. So they are doing what they can do, and whoever is helping them in regard to the manufacturing of it and pulling the resources from the earth. So it's just really cool. It's stuff you're not gonna walk into, Nordstrom or even Walmart or something and find them. And so this is a way for them to get some exposure. And once I start them back up, I'll do an actual unboxing, so you can see some of this stuff and maybe even partake yourself. It is a really cool way to feel like you're able to give back in multiple arenas without having to go do the drill down on every single company, because you know how it is. You find out you've been giving to some organization and you find out that 95% of your donation is going to the administrators of it, and you want the money to get to those that it would best benefit, as well as be a good bargain for yourself and help a cause. So I really do like my cause box. I will start it back up at some point. I just start getting too many boxes and want to be a good steward of my resources, as well as, complete checking to see if I actually like, or would use or would purchase again some of the things that I've already received. So Adore Me and my cause box are the last two boxes that I receive currently. If I add anybody to the list, I will come back on and have a part 4. But for right now, those are the 5 boxes that I have taken advantage of. If you have any questions or comments, would like to find out a link, even just to find out about the boxes themselves, although at this point I think most things can be Googled. I may get something for referring you, and you may get something like for the Stitch Fix, it's $25 off. but I'm not positive. If you want to reach out, if that is something of interest to you, I'd be more than happy to reply with the appropriate links, and let you know. And if you see something that I happen to have out or unboxed that you'd be interested in specifically, if you want to let me know about that in the comments too. So if you like what I've been going over here, we're going to be heading in a completely different direction, probably into the mental quadrant next. But if you do like what's going on here at Old School, if you wouldn't mind liking, commenting, subscribing. If you don't have to ring the bell if you don't want any notifications, I understand. But I would appreciate any feedback and any support you can give. Again, this is all helpful towards the publication of my book, and it just makes me happy. It makes me feel good. I hope it does have some kind of impact and that you can benefit from any information that you see here. More than happy to engage if you reach out. So thank you for being here today. Thank you for coming to class, and class dismissed.